was a party animal. Turn on the news and drink some tea. Maybe if you're with me, we'll do some shopping. One day I'll read or learn to drive a car. If you pass the test, you can beat the rest. But I don't like to compete or talk street, street, street. I can pick up the best from the party animal. I could leave you, say goodbye, or I could love you if I tried, and I could. And left to my own devices, I probably would. Left to my own devices, I probably would. Pick up the brochure about the sun. Learn to ignore what the photographer saw. I was always told that you should join a club. Stick with the gang if you want to belong. I was a lonely boy, no strength, no joy, in a world of my own, at the back of the garden. I didn't want to compete or play out on the street or in a secret life. I was a roundhead general. I could leave you, say goodbye, or I could love you if I tried, and I could. And left to my own devices, I probably would. Left to my own devices, I probably would. Oh, I would. I was faced with a choice at a difficult age. Would I write a book or should I take to the stage? But in the back of my head I heard distant feet, Che Guevara and Debussy to a disco beat. It's not a crime when you look the way you do, the way I like to picture you. When I get home, it's late at night. I pour a drink and watch the fight. Turn off the TV, look at a book, pick up the phone, fix some food. Maybe I'll sit up all night and day, waiting for the minute I hear you say, I could leave you, say goodbye, or I could love you if I tried, and I could. And left to my own devices, I probably would. Come on, baby, say goodbye, or I could love you if I tried, and I could. And left to my own devices, I probably would. Left to my own devices, I probably would. Out of bed at 10:30, the can get lonely. I want to dawn. Chihuahua. When I get back to my small flat, I want to hear somebody bark. Oh, you can get lonely. I want to dawn.
All day, all day.
Don't know why, I don't know how. Thought I loved you, but I'm not sure now. Seen you look at strangers too many times. The love you want is of a different kind. Remember when we felt the sun? A love like paradise, how hot it burned. Threat of distant thunder When you look around you wonder, do you play to win? Or are you just a bad loser? often as I could. Little things I should have said and done, I never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. And I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. If I made you feel second best, I'm so sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. Satisfied. Little things I should have said and done, I never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. You were always in my house. You are always on my mind, it's true. I never thought of anyone else but you. You are on my mind, and in my dreams I should have stopped to make you see you are always. I worked so hard, I thought you knew. My love, I did it all for you. I never really had the time. I guess you couldn't read my mind. You are always. the music plays forever on. The year 3000 may still come to pass, but the music shall last. I can hear it on a timeless wavelength, never dissipating, but giving us strength.
Okay, man. Take it away. Whoa, na 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 na. Yeah. Yeah. They're justified and they're ancient and they like to roam the land. They're justified and they're ancient. I hope you understand. They don't want to upset the apple cart and they don't want to cause any harm. But if you don't like what they're going to do, you better not stop them 'cause they're coming through.
Right now it's time to sing out the dance.
The lyrics will flow, yo, for the words I speak. Rap is weak, so I teach and I reach. A positive vibe, a way of life is how I'm living. So get hyped to the rhythm. KLF is the crew you hear, yeah. Design a rhyme, I just won't fear. Back to react, enough is enough. Let me ask you a question. What time is love? What time is love? What time is love? What time is love? The chance to advance, you might hallucinate, exaggerate, I devastate. We had to pass the pyramid blaster. The jams are here, it's what you've been after. I make you shake to, break you, take to. Right in the path for what they call the moo-moo. KLF, boy, we come rough. Bring the break. What time is love? What time is love? Love, 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 love. What time is love? When I'm done, this calls for anesthetic. Get to step two, let an MC come in effect with King Boy D. I wanna be, gonna be, old time sucker. You know the time, I never stutter. A feat, a dream, and yet see bright. Yeah, pass the mic. What time is love? What time is love? What time is love? What time is love?
This is Radio Freedom.
KLF is gonna rock ya. 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 'Cause you have to move to the flow of the BB blaster. Face ballistics. I'm gonna kick this hard. And you can catch it down with the crew. Talking about the moon. Justified ancient liberation Zulu. Got to teach and everything you learn. No point to the fact that time is eternal. KLF is gonna rock ya. Sample City through Grand Central. Basic face kick, elemental swings, springs, new technology, the K, the L, the F, and biology, the force coming down with mayhem. Looking at my watch, time 3 a.m. Got to see that everywhere I turn will point to the fact that time is eternal. KLF is gonna rock ya. KLF is gonna rock ya. KLF is gonna rock ya. and out.
Cool a while, opened the beans, gathered wood for the fire. I hummed this tune to all the girls I'd known. Should I care about the chances I'd blow?
justified and they're ancient and they like to roam the land. They're justified and they're ancient. I hope you understand. They don't want to upset the apple cart and they don't want to cause any harm. But if you don't like what they're going to do, you better not stop them, 'cause they're coming through. They're justified and they're ancient and they know what time is love. They're justified and they're ancient. Did they come from up above? Rockman, he's just made of bricks. Ever they can. Oh, whoa, whoa, na 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 na. Justified and they're ancient and they like to roam the land. They're justified and they're ancient. I hope you understand. They don't want to upset the apple cart and they don't want to cause any harm. But if you don't like what they're going to do, you better not stop them, 'cause they're coming through. They're justified and they're ancient and they know what time is love. They're justified and they're ancient. Did they come from up above? Rockman, he's just made of bricks, and King Boy lost his screws. The jams don't need no master plan to do whatever they can. Whoa, na 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 na.
And they You've been working all your life, all weekends and overtime, while you're trying to unwind. You can't relate to the leisured life. Another day meanders by, keeping nature's table time. All these things just pass you by. You can't relax in a scheduled life. The promise is already gone. There's no escape. It's said and done. So keep your love forever young. You've been trying to decide, multiply or just divide. All these things are on your mind, and you can't relax in a scheduled life. The promise is already gone. There's no escape. It's said and done. So keep your love forever young. Gotta keep moving to stay warm, 'cause I'm freezing in this room. And if I prove no good here, I'll skip to where I should. It's only an imaginary vigil that would keep you salvage what you need. I'll take the love you leave. I love your way, but I can't explain what made me change. knuckle shore. Escape as far away as you could ever know. You sink them all down, watch them float up till the wheel has spun around. You will be bound by what you are. You stand in the corner with your face stripped of color for what? If you wanna be a passenger, climb aboard with me. We're leaving now. Step outside and see another world. Only if you wanna be a passenger. Change so many places you prefer to be. The friend by a picket fence and salary. You sink them all down, watch them float up till the wheel has spun around. You will be bound by who you are. Tied to the corner, your hope twisted under a knot. But if you wanna be a passenger, climb aboard with me. We're leaving now. Step outside and see another world. Only if you wanna be a passenger. Sun sets over the beaches from now on. Each day looking for new ways to go on. Maybe I should drop by. Maybe I should have called. Maybe I should have followed you and beat down your door. Maybe it's gonna be breaking you every time you fall. should have followed you and beat down your door. Baby, it's gonna be breaking you every time you fall. But to shower you with pity, do you no good at all? No good at all. Sunrise building a reprise with my heart. Regret tied around my chest plays its part till it's gone. Yeah, till it's gone. But shower you with pity, do you no good at all? No good at all. Now we're watching the sunset, 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 sunset over the beaches, 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 beaches. Watching the sunset, 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 sunset over the beaches, 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 beaches. Watching the sunset, 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 sunset over the beaches, 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 beaches. Watching the sunset, 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 sunset over the beaches, 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 beaches. I gotta keep moving to stay warm, 'cause I'm freezing in this room. And if I prove no good here, I skip to where I should. It's only an imaginary feature that we keep. You salvage what you need, I'll take the love you leave. Well, I love your wife, but I can't explain what made me change. Wading in deeper, ever deeper as I go. I drown the whole idea as I drift away from you. It's only an imaginary feature that we keep. You salvage let it glow. Well, the pulse is on until the day is done. Well, I love your way, but I can't explain what made me change. We're just going to play a little blues song now. To be told as the blues grab and take a hold. To continue like this only acts as a force for no good. I just wanna say that I miss you, and I felt pitiful since you've been gone. I'm just trying to say I need something I can lean against, yeah. So I wanna steady myself on a reliable friend, yeah. And there's a weight dragging through my days that I spend trying to fill the space that's been there since the day we parted and made our goodbyes. Oh, and there's a truth begging to be told as the blues grab and take a hold. And I just can't believe when I wake up that you could be gone. That I miss you, and I felt pitiful since you've been gone. I'm just trying to say I need
Just take it easy for a few minutes here.
It's coming round again, a slowly creeping hand of time and its command. Soon enough it comes and settles in its place. It's shadow in my face, it's pressure in my day. This life, well, it's slipping right through my hands. These days turned out nothing like I had planned. It's coming round again, the slowly creeping hand of time and its command. It settles in its place, it's shadow in my face, it's pressure in my day. Soon enough it comes, here it is again, the slowly creeping hand of time and its commands. Soon enough it comes, settles in its place, it's shadow in my face, undignified and lame. This life, well, it's slipping right through my hands. These days turned out nothing like I had planned. Control, well, it's slipping right through my hands. These days turned out nothing like I had planned. Soon enough it comes, soon enough it comes to tie us down. Oh, it's coming round again. Slowly creeping in. This life, well, it's slipping right through my hands. These days turned out nothing like I had planned. Control, well, it's slipping right through my hand. These days turned out nothing like I had planned. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you. Hold so tight until your knuckles show. Escape as far away as you could ever know. You sink them all down, watch them float up till the wheel has spun around. You will be bound by what you are. You're sitting in the corner with your face stripped of color. For what? Right. But if you wanna be a passenger, you come aboard with me. We're leaving now. We'll step outside and see another world. But only if you wanna be a passenger. Unchained. So many places you prefer to be. Framed by picket fence and salary. Oh yeah, sing them all now. Watch them float up till the wheel has spun around. You will be bound by who you are. It's tied to the corner with your whole twisted under. And if you wanna be a passenger, you climb aboard with me. We're leaving now. You step outside and see another world. But only if you wanna be a passenger. Oh, if you wanna be a passenger, well, climb aboard with me. Even now, we'll step outside and see another world. Only if you wanna be. All right, let's rock. This is called On My Mind. Baby, I got you much I need you by my side. Baby, I got you on my mind. Yeah, you're on my mind. Yeah, you're on my mind. On my mind. On my mind. Yeah, on my mind. I tell you, I won't wait for another day. My heart died when you lose the chance. I won't wait for another day. My heart died when you lose the chance. Honey, I got you. I got you on my mind. Yeah, I got you. I got you on my mind. Well, I got you on my mind. I got you on my mind. Well, honey, I gotta show you. Yeah, just what I can do. Thanks, you guys. I see your shadow on the street now. I hear you push through the rusty gate. Click of your heels on the concrete. Waiting for a knock, coming way too late. It seems an age since I've seen you. We'll count down as the weeks trickle into days. So you come in and put your bags down. I know there's something in the air. Well, how can I do this to you right now? Yeah, you're over there when I need you here. My happiness slowly creeping back. Now you're at home. If it ever starts sinking in, must be when you pack up and go. Everyone upstairs, great work. Thank you very awesome, very good. You guys were all great in the end. But of course, as usual, it's this section that really does it. Nice one. Thanks, Sydney. See you next time.
About when I was a young man back in the day, I'd see a young lady thinking she was fine, and I tried to step to her just to make her mine. Bet I proceed with the plan, telling her how I could be her man. Looking in her eyes while I tossed the bass, and she threw it back right in my face. Now I wanted this girl just to talk to me, but she wouldn't even take the time to walk with me. I got dissed, and that made me mad, so I ran home just to tell my dad. I had a question for my dear father. If girls treat you this bad, why bother? He said you're learning something everyone else knows. Just listen close, son. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. Oh yeah, that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. Yeah, that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. Oh yeah, that's the way love goes. Now I remember when I got older, the ladies got hotter and my luck got colder. Girls telling me I won't go for that just because young MC was not fat. Now by fat, I don't mean overweight, I mean making crazy dollars till they come in a crate. You see, I had myself a job and worked as hard as I could, but to the young ladies it was just no good. Wow, I guess you can't win for losing, having bad luck with the girls you're choosing. I said to myself, these babes are whack, but give me some time and I'ma get them back. For now, I manage my situation, I'm picking my women all across the nation. I'm having rough times with the girls I chose, but I'll have to deal, cause that's the way love goes. 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 Yeah, that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. Oh yeah, that's the way love goes. Break it down. Night, thinking I found a girlie who would treat me right. I found myself chilling at a discotheque, and the night went better than I could expect. One girl, down for the whole evening, from when I got there to when I was leaving. We went to a place and got a nightcap. She said she was a model, I said, yo, I rap. We opened up the window to watch the full moon, but the night was much colder than the afternoon. She started to shiver, so I gave her my sweater. I said, you alright? She said, yeah, much better. I held her close, she felt good in my arms, and I knew this girl would do me no harm. Thinking how the two of us could be as one, then I fell asleep before my thought was done. Now when I woke up, I was still in a place. In the morning sunlight, I could see her face. I tried to get up so I could start my day, but I nearly knocked over my breakfast tray. Now this girl went and made breakfast for me, when last night was the first time she saw me. You win some, you lose some, I suppose. Well, I feel like a winner, and that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. Oh yeah, that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. Yeah, that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. Oh yeah, that's the way love goes. 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 the name of this song. And if you take heed, then you won't go wrong. You have to be responsible and know that nothing in life is impossible. Just go for yours if it's yours to go for. Cause if you don't, you'll have nothing to show for it. So don't quit, tell the truth, not lies. And whatever you do, keep your eyes on the prize. Like a job, for instance, your first instinct is to keep your distance. Because despite your heart and persistence, no one hiring is acquiring your assistance. So instead you just sit home chilling like a couch potato, watching all my chilling. Instead of going out and looking in the want ads, you're telling your friends you can't believe Brooks slept with Tad. Now that's bad, that's detrimental. Cause you don't maximize your potential. You got to make the most of what you got. Cause sometimes in life things ain't so hot. So listen to the words I speak. Look around till things ain't so bleak. And good things go to the one who tries. So don't lose focus and keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize. In life as a whole, stay on top and never lose control. There be people trying to knock you down, but you gotta tell them, the kid ain't messing around. For example, an award at school or a promotion at work that makes you real cool. You may think that it's for someone else, but realize you got a good chance to sell. The only difference between you and him is you think you'll lose and he thinks he'll win. So shoot your shot and you be happy that you shot it, cause I went for the Grammy and damn it, I got it. So here's a motivational seminar, cause when you think you're better than them, you are. No matter creed, color, sex, religion, or size, do what you want to do and keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize. And now we whistle. And blood, not a thing. Yeah, we'll talk about a lady and not a brass ring. Ask her out, take her to dinner. She'll make you feel like a lottery winner. I know it's hard, I know it's tough, because some girls out there can be so rough. But yo, that girl is human, no matter how that body is booming. She's just like me and just like you. So homeboy, here's what you got to do now. Remember when you were lonely, wishing you had a one and only. But what you should have done then, you gotta do now. So listen to the young when I show you how. Come on, take a trip down memory lane to the people and the places in the back of your brain. The problems you had then have now been solved, so the ones you got now will also be resolved. Yo, step to her, make your plea, say, baby doll, I want you here with me. Hey, don't be scared and don't be shy, just say what you feel, my man, and keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize. when there is no light, I just think of you and everything's alright. You make me so hot that you leave me steaming, and I wake up to find I was only dreaming. I wonder, do you feel the same way? Having dreams about the two of us someday, with 2.5 kids and a white picket fence. I love you, baby, till it don't make sense. Now I know you've been hurt many times before, and like me, you don't wanna get hurt no more. But I'll do you right, baby, simple and plain, and it's alright once you get past the pain. Now if you like, I'll get down on one knee and tell you all the things that you mean to me. Look in my eyes and you know it's true. So let me ask you, darling, do you feel like I do? Come on, come on. Like what, honey? Do you feel like I do? Come on, come on. Like what now? Now I understand. What you want in a man is not just a brother who will hold your hand, but someone who's gonna love you too, and when you need it, be a best friend to you. Okay, that's a good place to start, because the body ain't nothing if you don't have heart. And what I mean by that is that my heart comes first, and if I only give your body, it'll just get worse. So come on, take this chance with me, take my hand and do a little dance with me. Don't be scared, cause darling, I'm here to protect you, and no matter what, I'll always respect you, girl. I'm giving you the best of me, because I think the two of us are like destiny. I once felt old, but now I feel brand new. So let me ask you, darling, do you feel like I do? Come on, come on. Like what, honey? Do you feel like I do? Come on, come on. Like what now? Have walked through my door, asking for money and a trip on tour. They've got it going on, yeah, the girls are fine, but they're digging for gold and I'm not so gold mine. One lady stands out in particular. We hit a movie or in Spanish or Película. Well, the movie was good. The people started clapping, but all she could talk about was money and my rapping. She said she wanted me for her man, but I said because she reminds me of the girl stuck in Manhattan. Talk about a wedding when there ain't no ring, man. The two of us ain't even do the wild thing. Now she don't know me from Adam, Eve, or the apple, but still she wanna talk about a wedding and a chapel. No, that's not the way I go out, because I need a girl to love me, and there is no doubt. That's why I asked, do you feel like I do? Because the future Mrs. Young is gonna be more like you. A little bit sexy, a little bit sassy, a body for loving, and you still look classy and chill. Never get jealous or mad, cause deep down you know I want you oh so bad. I'll be your fantasy, your dream come true, so just tell me, darling, that you feel like I do. Come on. Come on. Like what, honey? Do you feel like I do? Come on. Come on. Like what now? Come on. Come on. Like what, honey? Do you feel like I do? Come on. Come on. Beautiful. Is that good? To school in the morning, I'm on time, although I'm still yawning. Say hello to all my friends and my classmates, as I can taste some of the breakfast that I last ate. We walk round in our own little world, spreading rumors about the teachers and the prettier girls. We laugh and tell jokes with the morning sun, because taking 6 hours of notes is not fun. The principal gives me juice and I collect it, because he got hyped when he heard the last record. I go to his office to collect my mail, then it's off to class where I pass and don't fail. 9:01 and I don't know what to do. Next time I check my watch, it's only 9:02. But at 3:02, everything'll be nice and cool, cause I'll be chilling out after school. comes, but it comes rather slowly. Having conversations with the people that know me. Talk about girls, the sneakers and clothes, and if it's relevant, last night's TV shows. The kids who think they're cool start smoking, but their lungs are too young, so they start choking. I never understood what smoking would mean, having a nicotine habit at 15. Well, anyway, we go out and play in the manner that teenagers do today. Then I sight a young lady by the windowsill, so I start tossing rhythm in a 2-minute drill. Then I see that it's time to go. I'm in the basement and science is on the full flow. And students are prohibited from elevators, that's the rules. So baby, I'll be seeing ya after school. And the girl starts to fidget, pulls out a pen and gives up the 7 digits. I tell her, yo, I'm gonna call you later in the evening around 7 or 8. She says cool and I think for a minute that she looks fly, so I'll be in it to win it. And then I hear people yelling real loud that in the schoolyard there's a hell of a crowd. The buzz around school is that everybody knows that 2 of my friends are gonna come to blows over something somebody said someone else had heard. Now I throw fists over words, that's absurd, so I plan to squash it. They're my friends, I won't stand and watch it. Leave the fighting to the men in the ring, cause we can sit around and talk about this thing. Well, after I finish playing diplomat, I turn to go home cause I'm done and that's that. But then I see a kid I haven't seen in a while, and in his right hand he has some bags and vials. He starts his pitch, but I turn and start walking. He knows what's up, so he turns and stops talking. And I'll never try that stuff because I ain't no fool, so I'll be going home after school. How can I decide which girlie I want to be my bride or girlfriend? It's like a dating game. Do they want me for me or for the money and fame? Good question that I ask each time that I meet a lady and she knows I rhyme for a living. So I'm giving you notice. I'm not dumb. Don't you think that I would know this fact? That you used to call me whack, but now I'm young and see, so yo, you wanna come back? Nah, that's not the way that it go. I don't need a weatherman to feel the wind blow. So, unfortunately, I've grown colder. Girls freezing fingers, I pour on my cold shoulder. I get hyped every time I sight one, then I think to myself, is this girl the right one? Is it real? 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 Is this girl the right one? got to be careful of the who, the what, the why, the where, the when, and how. I'm gonna need a girl right now. Wow, I let it be known that I'm looking like a chef with a pot who's scared to start cooking. Cause I'm not gonna go from the frying pan into the fire and find myself with some live wire. Liar, I don't know why you keep going. Cause if you don't stop, your nose will start growing. And fairy tale telling is for Seuss and Grimm, so don't try to play me out like a Slim Jim. Then I know how it's gonna happen. You get amped off the fact that I be rapping. The spot you put me in is a tight one, so yo, I've got to be sure if this girl's the right one.
Is it real? Is it real? Is it real? Is it real?
Is this girl the right one? My man G-Lo be coming in on the breakdown. Goes like this. So yo, here's the story of girls and the glory. Nothing controversial, nothing inflammatory. One day I sighted this sweet young miss. I spoke to her and it went like this. Well, 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 how do you do? You know you're looking kinda fine, I wanna talk to you. Maybe the two of us can meet on a rendezvous, and I'll take you out for lobster and not cheap stew. Ooh, she came with a negative reply, dissing me hard and looking dead in my eye. Then someone said, yo, young MC, she said that's you. I said, that's me. Gee, well that right there must have changed the tone, cause she did a 180 like Karl Malone. Hi, hello, how you doing and howdy. When 5 minutes ago this chick was like howdy. But check it, no doubt the girl was fine. The grill, the fronts, the dumps, yo, the whole nine. But I don't know her from Adam or Eve, if she has real hair or basket weave. Whether she drives the car or she rides the bus, whether the boots are real or from Boots R Us, whether she smokes or not, does she love to light one? A, B, C, yeah, baby, cause you're not the right one. No, you're not the right one. Album filler, just a little something to make the album a little chiller. And check it out, I came here to make a point quite clear that I can rock a microphone and rock it without fear. Because I use the mic like a riding cast off. The people say, damn, he could rhyme his ass off. But hey, I knew that since the day that I left Hollis, Queens and came out to LA. But people didn't listen, they just started dissing, cause they didn't know the young MC was on a mission, doing the best that I can do with my ability and rocking the microphone until you suffer from senility. That's old age, cause I'm in a rage and I'm saying funky lyrics while I'm up on stage. You never knew what I can do until I did it, so people I suggest that you best get with it. That filler, album filler. Don't drink Coors, Budweiser or Miller. I just drink my soda and have a ball, cause I don't seek pleasure in alcohol. Okay, see, look at me, YOUNGMC. I'm tall, proud and black, and on the mic not whack, and I'm saying funky lyrics on a 24 track tape that I use for production. Engineers follow my instructions, the finished product comes out clear, and it's the jam that you hear right here. I'm not no fad like JJ, living in my heyday. May the 1st is also known as May Day. I make the money and I take the time. That's the reason that I wrote the rhyme about filler, album filler. My name's not Phyllis and it's definitely not Dilla. My name is Young MC, maybe young for short. And when I pick up a mic, I say a rhyme for sport. Alright, kick it, let's get wicked. If I gotta stand for a letter, I lick it. Then I go to the post office, put it in the mail. Then I go back home and chill. Don't you know, this this how it go. Young MC is like a one-man show. I got an hour to do this to make it sell. It's just me, a mic and an SP12 moving. That's what the young man does. When this hits the streets, you're gonna feel the buzz from the pools, the clubs, and the radio. I got 3 verses down, 1 verse to go about filler, album filler. If a mic was a rapper, then I guess I'd be a killer. But you know violence is not my way. Of course, I'd rather pick up a mic and say a rhyme with force. So don't even test it. I never been bested. I never dated a woman who was too flat-chested. No, that's not the way I go out. Cause when I'm with the girl, I make a scream and shout. So check it. Girls get naked and fellas get hype when they hear me on a record. And if you think I'm soft, you must be out of your mind. Just because I got a Grammy don't mean I can't rhyme hard, just like I used to do. Because rap's not a game like who's to do. It's something serious, although it's fun. And it's time to go because I'm just about done with filler. Filler. Album filler. That's it. Done. Cool. But did you stop and think who she was with before you? She's fine, so you weren't the first to spot her. And if you do it like Pruitt, you're not the first who got her. Maybe Tom, Dick, Harry, Stephen, Joe, and Barry, John, Paul, George, Mingo, Curly, Moe, and Larry. Did it, got with it, smooth hit it. Steady son like Edison, just lit it. But you don't know if that's the case, my friend. And you don't want a doctor on your case again. So you better know for sure about the girl before you take a chance. And for now, you better keep it in your pants. You know, you know. Bust it. Keep it in your pants, you know. Now ladies, my story isn't on one-sided, cause I know many of you confided in me. So I know that I've been trusted for my words and the moves that I've busted. So let me see, let's say a man wants to talk to thee, and you don't want to make a mistake, cause he could be real or he could be fake. Think for a minute and use your head, and don't be so quick to hop in bed. It's one thing for you to just giggle and flirt, but why sex a stranger and get your feelings hurt? If he's meant to be with you, then he'll stick around, not just throw you in bed to throw a stick around. Wait and see, cause if you really, really want romance, hey yo, you should keep it in your pants. You know, you know, you know, you know, bust it. Keep it in your pants, you know. To make the story legit, and I don't wanna be labeled as a hypocrite. I practice what I preach, although I'm not preaching. I'm just dropping knowledge to the souls I'm reaching. Just like when I see my homeboy's girl, and to me she is the flyest thing in the world. It would be easy to tell her I was young MC, throw drag, and have her go to bed with me. But I'm not the one who's gonna live that foul. I'd rather live right than be out on the prowl. And if you're sleeping with your homeboy's girl, you're starting trouble like Freddie, Sex and Betty behind the back of Barney Rubble. Therefore, wherefore art thou Romeo? Will not work if the girl don't know me though. Say who you are and I'll say who I am. Call a quid pro quo like a sound of southern lands. Now if your friends say you should be sleeping around, have lots of sex if you wanna be down. Hey, be your own boss, stand tall and strong, cause you be standing alone and something ever goes wrong. Peer pressure is a hard thing for a child, and acting older don't mean acting wild. And girls, even though it appeals to some men, if you think it's cool to all of us, you better think again. Cause I'm not the kind of guy to get turned on by a girl that my homeboys can go take turns on. If that was the case, you should be charging a fee, and you would probably live larger than me. See, use your head before you use the covers. Friends are still friends even when they are lovers, and you get more respect if you just go dance. Word 'em up and you keep it in your band. You know, you know, you know, you know, bust it. dressed up, so yo, you're looking alright. Fly girls all around, at least 20. They're just like candy, cause you're the good and plenty. One fly girl has got your name on her. She looks so good, there's no doubt you want her. So you step to her and you speak your piece. She says, hey, how you doing? Yeah, my name's Denise. You talk real slow, making sure you don't ramble. You're feeling kinda nervous cause you're taking a gamble. But Denise is cool, you go out and you dance. She says, baby doll, I want a night of romance. So you stop dancing and head for the door, wondering what the night has in store. You're thinking a lot, so you walk real slow. There's a condom in your wallet, so you're good to go. Now condoms are cool, but they're not the reason to step to a girl like it's open season. When you check your wallet, the Jimmy hat's gone, cause last week you gave it to your best friend Sean. So now you're caught out there with no hat. There's clouds in the sky and you're worried about that. And acid rain has been a problem this year. Need I say more to make my point quite clear? Denise don't seem to have a care in the world. You look her up and down and she's a hell of a girl. Nice hair, nice body, nice skin, nice face, and you're all mixed up when you reach your place. Make your conversation just to entertain, but this girl Denise has got sex on the brain. In the bedroom, sitting down on the bed. Now just think for a minute and use your head. Think for a minute and use your head. Word. Think for a minute and use your head. Word. Think for a minute and use your head. Word. Think for a minute and use your head. Think for a minute and use your head. Get together for a night of laughs, a slumber party at your good friend Cass. Kathy's wife, she is somewhat of a freak, and her parents are gone, they're out of town for a week. So everybody's talking about boys and hair, in sleeping bags, pillows, and sheets and chairs. Then some of your friends start smoking that stuff because a couple of beers simply wasn't enough. So there you sit, in a state of shock, watching powder and straws and pipes and rocks. It comes to you, and you pass it on. You feel good about that, so the pressure's gone. You knew that Kathy was a wild young miss, but you never ever thought that she was wild like this. And as you were thinking, the stuff came back. You said, I don't smoke cigarettes, so I smoke crack. Then they start screaming and calling your name because you wouldn't get high and play the game. You look to your friends for some more support, but they're too busy with a hit or a snort. Well, you wanna be cool, but this ain't right. And you fought with your parents just to spend the night. Now they're looking at you and all they see is red. So just think for a minute and use your head. Think for a minute and use your head. Yeah. Think for a minute and use your head. Yeah. Think for a minute and use your head. Yeah. Think for a minute and use your head. Kick it. Think for a minute and use your head. One night after work, you all go out for a drink. The job is so rough, you're too tired to think. There's 5 of you, so you take 5 cars for 5 parking spaces when you reach the bar. You order some drinks for the boys to get loose. They all have alcohol and you have orange juice. You have a good time and the 5 of you speak about the things that happened at the job last week. Now as the conversation goes on, the alcohol flows on. They're getting so drunk, your friends can hardly keep their clothes on. And you just chill because you're being polite. But they're having more rounds than a Tyson fight. Your friends are drunk and the fear is real, cause you drank so much juice that you're growing a peel. But you can drive and you can do it with ease. And right now your friends can't even find the keys. So you take the keys and you put them in your pocket. They get mad, telling you to stop it. But you say no, you're too drunk to drive. And I'll make sure you make it home alive. The bartender says the cars will be okay. And if they're sober, they can get them in a couple of days. You know my friends, you got a lot of class. Here's a $20 bill, I wanna pay for the gas. You get in the car, your friends are screaming and cursing. But if you let them drive, the situation would worsen. And you're doing something that you think is right, so you'll take them home if it takes all night. So one by one, you take them home to their wives. The good women thank you for saving their lives. Put them in the house, put them straight to bed, because you thought for a minute and you use your head. Think for a minute and use your lifesaver. Think for a minute and use your lifesaver. Think for a minute and use your lifesaver. When I say lifesaver, yo, I don't mean candy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, think for a minute and use your head. And use your head.
Listen to the beat of the music. 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 Listen to the beat of the music.
Listen to the beat of the music. Listen to the beat of the music. Listen to the beat of the music. Listen to the beat of the music. Listen to the beat of the music. Listen to the beat of the music. Listen to the beat of the music. Listen to the beat of the music. Listen to the beat of the music. Listen to the beat of the music. Listen to the beat of the music. Listen to the beat of the music. Listen to the beat of the music. Listen to the beat of the music. Listen to the beat of the music. Looking out my window at the world I see, a whole bunch of problems looking back at me. And I'm not one to get involved, therefore problems will never get solved. We got acid rain, Saddam Hussein, national deficit and crack cocaine. Homeless people being driven insane by a world that gives them not a thing to gain. I start my car and get in the fast lane, driving by all the strife and strain. I feel the sunshine but I don't feel rain, cause I'm looking at life behind a window pane. I shut my mouth and I do not complain, cause if I did then it would go in vain. I live my life in the way that I choose it. I just listen to the beat of the music. Life's supposed to go. I work my job and I collect my dough, and as long as I still get paid, I can do what I want and never be afraid. Because I waited and I stood in line, took my chances till it was my time. Worked real hard to learn how to rhyme, so now I'm not giving you one thin dime. People approach me just because I'm a successful rapper who is in his prime. I worked hard, so now I think it's fine that you have your life and I have mine. I started writing at the age of 9. I broke no laws and I commit no crime. I got what I got and I don't wanna lose it, so I listen to the beat of the music. A change is needed and I can tell that if I change that everything will be swell. Cause I can't get upstairs if I keep on acting like I do not care. Now this is something you people should not miss. An open ear is what I insist. And your response should not be cold and brisk to a man if your life is better than his. By making this song, I guess I'm taking a risk of being insulted, chastised, and dissed, or called a commie or a socialist. Cause I feel success is not selfishness. See, my philosophy goes like this: an open hand should not be greeted with a fist, a dirty look or a slap on the wrist, an angry word or a boo or a hiss. Now you've done things in life that they missed, but those achievements belong on a list. Be unselfish if you get the gist, cause there's no reason to be so pissed. Turn around, baby, make that twist. Follow me every bro and sis. I got my Walkman and now I'm gonna use it. Helping people while I listen to the beat of the music.
This song will discuss four main parts of the brain: the cerebrum, the cerebellum, the limbic system, and the brainstem, and one individual's use or misuse of these parts.
Inside my head, or inside my brain is that part of me which keeps me sane, which helps discern between right and wrong and other things I'm gonna talk about in this song. It's time for the people to know, so now I tell them what goes on in my cerebrum and my cerebellum, the thought process that helps me get dressed, get up and go to school, sit down and take a test. It helps determine if a girl is fine and the steps necessary to make her mine. It tells me if something is cold or hot and I don't mess it up with crack, coke or pot. It helps my hearing, taste, touch and sight and smell so I can tell that everything's alright. It tells me when to get up and when to go to bed. This is some of what goes on inside my head. I wonder what might happen if the day came and I stopped rapping. Would I still have friends or be all alone? Did they like me for me or for the microphone? And also, when I go out on a date to a fancy restaurant, $100 a plate, and people stare, is it because they recognize me or are they knee-jerk reacting to what they see? I'm sorry, let me make it somewhat clear. Do they look with joy or do they look with fear? Do they think, oh wow, Young MC is near? Or do they think, yo, get that nigga out of here? I don't know, it's an unfortunate case that I can't read your mind when I see your face. But on the other hand, you can't read mine, so I guess that the status quo just fine. For instance, say I'm in a tall building, looking out the window. What if I ill and jumped out? Would it really matter to some? And if they had my funeral, just who would come? Would they cry for me after I was gone? Well, don't worry, that's not how I'm gonna move on, because I wanna go to heaven after I am dead. But this is what goes on inside my head.
The cerebrum is that part of the brain which is responsible for thinking, reasoning, problem solving, and initiating responses to external stimuli. It is comprised of 4 lobes. The frontal, which is concerned with speech and voluntary muscle activity. The parietal, which is concerned with the interpretation of sensory stimuli. The temporal, which is concerned with auditory stimuli or hearing. And the occipital lobe, which is concerned with the interpretation of visual stimuli. It is the development of the cerebrum in humans which distinguishes us from other living creatures. Only whales and dolphins have comparable cerebral development.
Inside my head, pretty women reign supreme because they enter my life and dominate my dreams. I see one walking down the avenue freely and I look her up and down hoping she don't see me. Then I wonder, what if the girl just stopped, threw me on the ground and she got on top, and then moved and grooved until our bodies were slick, and then I stop and say, man, that's sick. But I'm not alone in this train of thought. A lot of people think it, but they don't get caught. They just live their life and keep it all inside. Another secret that the brain will hide, right? I wonder what it's like to live life wild. I wonder which woman will have my child. Would I be a good parent or will I be cold? And I imagine I'm 5 years old. I'm running down the street without a care in the world. Puberty's later, so I don't think about girls. Mom and dad will do whatever I say. They think it's really cute to see their son play. Responsibility is like a 4-letter word. They say they told me something, I say I never heard. Forget growing up, I'll be a kid instead, because this is what goes on inside my head.
The cerebellum is located below the occipital lobe and behind the brainstem. It takes impulses from the rest of the brain and helps translate them into coordinated muscle movements. Any muscular activity, from brute strength to a steady hand, requires a high degree of cerebellar input. The brainstem is located just above the base of the skull and is the continuous connection between the brain and the spinal cord. The lowest part of the brainstem, or the medulla oblongata, actually becomes the spinal cord at the medulla's lowest point and is concerned with the waking and sleeping states. Funky.
Inside my head, there are so many questions to answer, and self-doubt grows in my mind like cancer. But I make sure that my thoughts are pure, and my self-confidence is like a cancer cure. So someone tell me, why do I think I'm fat when none of my friends ever think like that? And could it be I'm not as ugly as I feel? Because a lot of women think I've got sex appeal. And is it true that I'm just too commercial, not black enough cause I'm not controversial? Is it true what religious fanatics tell? If I don't go to your church, then I'm going to hell. And is it true that I'm obligated to try to please every woman music I supply. And is it true that it'll make me strong if I sleep with a woman cause she likes my song? And is it true that I'm not a real black man if I fall in love with somebody who needs a tan? And is it true that I have to try to be some type of superhero cause I'm young MC? And is it true that I have to watch myself because I think about sex more than anyone else? And is it true that every single woman is fake cause she don't like me for me but for the money I make? And is it true that I must be out of place since pop radio likes me, I'm ignoring my race? And is it true what some people will complain that since I made this song I must be insane? Hell no, these are just negative thoughts and I just ignore them so I won't get caught. I let my heart lead and let my brain be led because this is what goes on inside my head.
The limbic system, or the visceral brain, is located in an area above the brainstem and below the cerebrum. It is concerned with emotional tone, habitual tendencies, sexual behavior and desires, and is closely associated with the cerebrum. This association provides an inhibition for the raw emotional output of this limbic system. It is this author's opinion that the concept of self-control rests upon the cerebrum's ability to regulate the uninhibited emotional impulses of the limbic system. And for me, the struggle continues.
Let's get ready to rumble!
A child is born, a new life starts, a baby given to those who have heart, a gift from God to a woman and man, and for the first few years it's according to plan. I go to school and I make the grade. Mom and dad work hard to get paid. I'm gonna be a lawyer or something close. I got a lot of potential, so I'm making the most. My friends are real cool, we fight and make noise, but that's how it is because boys will be boys. But I made one friend I should never have had, cause after that day everything went bad. The friend I speak of is a kid named Joe. He sold drugs heavy and he clocked much dough. He had a good family just like mine, and he was a drug dealer, but he came out fine. Now Joe has class and Joe has style, and although his lifestyle is somewhat wild, he has things I only hope to get, and my parents say, son, we can't afford that yet. So I see Joe chilling with the women and the clothes and the dough. He is large like Trump and I'm tiny like Tim, so part of me wants to be just like him. So we eventually became friends, and he told me how I could make my ends. Do what I do and follow my lead, and you clock big dollars, boy, yes indeed. Make a quick run to a guy named Pat. He has a heavy habit, but the boy lives fat. You got nothing to lose and everything to gain, and that began my life, y'all, in the fast lane. Life in the fast lane, come on. So I went into Pat's neighborhood. For 5 minutes when $200 was good. My bike was old and I was truly in need, so with the money I could go and get a 10-speed. I rang the bell and Pat came out. The man was a junkie, there was no doubt. There were needles everywhere and the place smelled bad, complete with empty vials from the drugs he had. Now selling heroin to Pat was my duty though. He had more tracks in his arm than a studio. So right then and there I was positive that I would never in life turn out like Pat. Now that's when the drug addict spoke to me, and I thought that he would tell a funny joke to me, but instead he had a serious look on his face, and even though his life was a waste, he told me, you look like a really smart young man. Get out of this drug life when you can. If you don't go now and use your head, this life will kill you and you'll wind up dead. I ran out the house cause the vibe was spooky, and all those drugs must have made Pat kooky, because I knew that I was good at what I did, and nobody was smarter than this kid. So Joe introduced me to a man named Pete. See, I was just a runner, he was king of the street. He gave me jobs to run, so I ran, and then boom, I was Pete's right-hand man. He took me out to dinner one night. said stick with me and I will do you right. You're a really smart kid with a hell of a brain. Another chapter of life, y'all, in the fast lane. Life in the fast lane, come on. So I'm chilling with Pete and everything goes well. Pat was wrong and baby I could tell, cause money was flowing and everything was cool. I was 18 now, so I was done with school. I graduated, the choice wasn't tough for me, because Peter had a job lined up for me. You know, a 9 to 5 would have been okay, but what they make in a month, I clock in a day. So now, I'm an entrepreneur, selling product that is rich and pure. I won't get caught cause I got too much sense, and if I do, I'll get up on my first offense. I even tried crack for the first time. The stuff was crazy and it blew my mind, but having a problem doesn't bother me, cause I deal the stuff so I get mine free. I moved out the house by mom and dad. They said they were happy, but yo, they looked so sad. Man, parents are hard to figure out indeed. I thought they'd be happy to see their son succeed. Well, anyway, I had other problems arising, with Peter cutting in on my enterprise, and I was mad as hell, but I did not ill. I said the man hooked me up, so I suggest chill. Well, life in the fast lane makes you crazy. Keep on moving and don't get lazy. And every time I felt like I wanted to quit, I pulled a pipe out and then I took a hit. Living this life is hard for me, because Peter has no regard for me. Yo, me and him are going through some strain with problems from life, y'all, in the fast lane. Life in the fast lane, come on. So now, peaceful play me out like a gopher. His butler, maid, delivery boy, and chauffeur. Go here, go there, get this, get that, spend it. I thought it was time that this madness ended. I heard he got his stuff from El Salvador, and I was sick of him treating me like a Labrador. So I used the money that was meant for rent, so I could front the stuff, and it was money well spent. So now, the fast lane seems to be mine, cause I'm rolling real quick in between the lines. In a couple of weeks, I was bigger than Joe, chilling with the women and the clothes and the dough. I ran into one of my homeboys, Herbie, who told me news that would soon disturb me. My man stepped to me and began to speak, saying Peter got shot by the cops last week. And Joe was there, and he got shot too. And I didn't know what the hell I'd do. If he's in the hospital, I can't go see him. And if he's in jail, then I can't go free him. So I smoked, but I didn't realize that as every day went by, I was more like Pat, doing rock after rock, and I did not rest. Man, I was sucking on my pipe like a baby on a breast. So I went out so I could work my trade. With Pete and Joe gone, I could really get paid. But a plainclothes cop spotted me one day, hopped in our cars and we were on our way. 100 miles an hour speeding down the block, and in the front seat was a bag full of rocks. Then a car came out and on the brakes I slammed, but no matter what I did, I got hit. Damn, turn the key, but the car won't start, and I could hear the beating of my heart. I didn't have a rabbit's foot or a four-leaf clover, but I had luck because the car turned over. Zoom, and I was off again, cause I didn't want years in the federal pen, and I didn't want to be in the morgue with a tag on my toe. That's not the way the story's gonna go. So I lost and he could not find me, so I pulled over cause he wasn't behind me. I started smoking rocks like a man possessed, and then I felt this pain in my chest. I tried to breathe, but the air won't come. I tried to scream out, and that was dumb. I couldn't do nothing, I was frozen with pain, and that was the end of my life, y'all, in the fast lane.
Is the crack OD? Yeah, that's the one. He's way out there on the coma scale. His heart was doing some funky stuff on the way. Here's the story.
Hold on a second, man.
That's me down there.
Some vitals, EKG, chest X-ray, blood, urine.
That's me over at that table.
Okay, go ahead, man.
23-year-old found in the driver's seat of a Porsche, slumped over the wheel with a
What's
pipe in his
going
hand
on?
and a bag of rocks under the seat. He's unresponsive to
My
vertigo,
car, where's my
besides
car?
painful, no response to Narcan, no evidence of trauma.
Yo, that suit looks
Last
dope
vital
on me,
lifted a
right?
couple of minutes ago. Pulse 140 and bounding, respirations 12 and shallow. BP was 210 over 150. Felt pretty
Yo,
warm
what's
to me.
going on, man?
Thanks a lot, man. What's happening with those vitals now, Sylvia?
Okay, pulse 150.
My lips are blue.
12 and regular. BP
I look all pale.
160. Temp is 105.
Yo, what's
Put
going
some
on?
ice
Yo,
packs on him and drop some labetalol.
Okay, how
guys, I'm in
much?
the hospital.
Hello, that's VTAC. I don't feel a pulse.
Yo,
Me,
I'm all right,
Get a
man.
airway going. You get the defibrillator charged. Somebody get
I'm
an
all right, man.
intubation
Don't
tray
worry.
going, and yo, respiratory. How about a few chest compressions over here while the defibrillator
Yo,
charges?
don't worry about me. I'm okay.
Go ahead and charge him up.
Okay,
Yo,
everybody clear.
ow!
You mean every word you say. I can't help but think of yesterday and another who tied me down to Loverboy rules. Before this river, there comes an ocean. Before you throw my heart back on the floor. Oh, baby, I reconsider my foolish notion. Well, I need someone to hold me, but I wait for something more. Yes, I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. Because I gotta have faith, faith. I gotta have faith, faith, faith. Just have to wait because I got to have faith. To have faith before this river, there comes an ocean. Before you throw my heart back on the floor. Oh, baby, I reconsider my foolish notion. Well, I need someone to hold me, but I wait for something more. 'Cause I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. Because I gotta have faith, faith, faith. I gotta have faith, faith, faith. end of time. come and young men go, but life goes on just the same. And I don't know why do we keep holding on? I don't know why, pretending to be oh so strong. Oh, why is there something I don't know? Something very wrong with you and me, or maybe that's the way it is. That's the way it is. They've been waiting for word to come down. They've been waiting for you night and day. They won't wait any longer for you. It may already be too late. And I don't know why do we keep holding on? I don't know why, pretending to be oh so strong. Oh, why is there something I don't know? Something very wrong with you and me, or maybe that's the way it is. That's just the way it is. You see the dying, you feel the pain. What have you got to say? If we agree that we can disagree, we could stop all of this today. It's been your life for as long as you can remember, but you cannot fight no more. You must want to look your son in the eyes when he asks you what you did it for. 'Cause all day long he was fighting for you, and he didn't even know your name. Young men come and young men go, but life goes on just the same. And I don't know why do we keep holding on? I don't know why, pretending to be oh so strong. Oh, why is there something no one told me? Something very wrong with you and me, or maybe that's the way it is. That's the way. There's nothing I can do. That's just the way it is.